Okay, so today is leg day, but what's unique about today's leg day is that we're gonna go through 7 exercises, okay, just 7 movements. But the cool thing is every single movement, we're gonna show you 1 or 2 unique things that you can do in every single movement to make the most of that exercise. There's a lot of leg movements and movements for every part of our body that people just don't execute correctly. So if you're gonna make use of the time in the gym, you're gonna come to the gym, drive to the gym, get ready, take your pre-workout, whatever the hell you're gonna do, and you're gonna go through these exercises. There's some things you can do to really increase the effectiveness and your overall look, your performance, whatever the hell it is you're trying to achieve. So let's get right to it.
Hey, before we jump into this awesome video with great tips, be sure to give us a subscribe here at Instashred, as we've got a ton of great fitness content coming your way here in 2025. Appreciate you. Let's get into the workout, baby.
So with the hack squat, I was actually just talking to Steve, the man behind the camera. Show him you. There you go. Yeah. Oh yeah, can you get him your shoulder?
There we go.
Oh yeah. He's learning the gimbal. Okay, so on this movement, the hack squat, it's a fixed movement. So as we've talked about before, you can really bring your feet in closer. And what this is gonna do is nail the outer quads. Most free weight movements, we can't get our feet in this close because it's 1, not as stable, but 2, not as safe, okay? So rather than having our feet out here, nailing the inner quads and our glutes, we can really bring our feet all the way in, okay? Feet are about shoulder width apart right here, in line with my body, and my toes are able to point straight forward, and that's gonna nail the outer quad, which gives us that sweep, that big leg appearance. You know, check out these legs. Yeah, you can shave them and everything with me if you want. Okay, so feet in, toes pointed straight forward, okay? And engage the movement. The other thing is, with your feet semi-close to you, okay? The further out you put your feet, you're not gonna get a big range of motion, okay? So you can see here, I'm already kind of at like a 45-degree angle. Look at this, not much range of motion. But the closer I bring my feet, oh yeah, just about half a step back, right here. I'm gonna come all the way down, look at that. Deep range of motion. I'm really gonna nail those quads now. Okay, so this is our second movement of the day, the leg press, okay? Everyone performs the leg press one day or another on their leg day. So the other thing with this one is it's another fixed movement, so we want to take advantage of that by being able to move our feet in, okay? Just like we did on the hack squat, which we just showed you, bringing your feet in is going to allow you to hit the outer quads, which aren't really hit nearly as much as the inner quads. They're not as strong, and you don't really hit them as safely on the big free weight movements. So by bringing our feet in, keep them narrow with our shoulders, we're really going to hit that quad sweep a lot more. It's a lot safer to do it on a fixed movement like this with the leg press.
Hey, thanks for hanging around so long in this video. Give us a 1 down in the comments if you've already gotten a piece of value that you're gonna be adding into your next workout. Appreciate you.
Movement number 3, Sumo Deadlift. Everyone's done a Sumo Deadlift, right? Everyone knows how good the Sumo Deadlift is. Okay, so the trick, the key, the tip for the Sumo Deadlift today as our third movement is when you do the Sumo Deadlift, if you're focusing on lower body, you really want to sink into the bar. Okay, I'm going to pull up to the bar. So a lot of people will pull with their back, regardless of your goal, regardless of what you're doing. 1, you're putting yourself at risk for injury. But 2, you want to use your lower body, okay? You want to squat the weight up. That's how you're going to get the gains in the lower half, okay? So when before you pull, you won't just pull here. Your back's going to do the majority of the work, okay? So you want to really sink in, okay? Pull your hips back, sink in as if you were going to squat the weight up, okay? So by sinking your hips in, if I let go of this bar right now, I would fall backwards, okay? You want to really sit your weight back into your heels, and this is going to allow you to reverse squat the weight up, okay? So basically squatting with the bar below you, okay? So once again, you can sink your hips in, create that tight tension as if you're already pulling on the bar, and squat the weight up. So I got 315 on here. I'm gonna strap up and I'll show you how I do this. All right, I'm not gonna pull from here, okay? This isn't back day. I'm not trying to work our back, right, Steve? What are we working today? Legs. We're working legs, okay? So I'm gonna sink back here and squat that weight up. Drive through my heels. And sometimes I'll even do one of these and do a little butt wig, okay? Stick my butt up, squat it back down, pull that slack out of the bar, nice tight tension, drive through my heels. Squat it up. it is. Okay, here we go. So we're moving on to our first isolation exercise. So Steve and I were just chatting about this. This is really neat, so pay attention here. You wouldn't think there's much you can do variation-wise with a leg extension, but watch this. I've talked many times about pointing your toes. Okay, first off, you want to point your toes forward. This is going to isolate the quads way more, okay? We talked about that before. If you flex up and bring your tibialis in, your calf, you don't want that isolating, okay? The next big thing, all right, bring up here. We're going to bring our feet and point them in, okay? Instead of feet pointing forward, okay, we're gonna twist our legs and point our toes towards each other, inward, okay? What this is gonna do is isolate the outside of the quad once again, okay? This is the area that really isn't hit as much in workouts, right? And if you're doing leg extensions, your toes are pointing forward, dude, you are bringing way more of your quads into the movement, okay? By pointing our toes in, we're gonna smash the outside of the quads, okay? Even a little more of the vastus medialis. The other nice thing is with the leg extension, you never wanna go too heavy, okay? It's not really good on the knee, okay? We don't want too much weight-bearing movement on the knee during the leg extension, so this allows you to lower the weight a little more because once again, isolating even further, okay? So toes in, check this out. We're gonna isolate the quads way more. Give this a try. Toes in and pointed forward, okay? The toes pointing forward and best way to do leg extensions. Make sure you're pulling your butt in that seat, so you don't want to be coming up out of the seat here, okay? Grab hold of those handles or the bottom of the seat if you have to. Suck your butt in that seat and keep the concentration on the quad to help you hit the upper part of the quad, okay?
Hope you're enjoying this great workout so far. If you'll be so kind to give us a like on this video, help support our channel. We look forward to providing more great content just like this. Let's get into the next exercise.
All right, you ready for our fifth exercise of the day? We're doing lying hamstring curls. Okay, so we're gonna isolate the hamstrings, baby. So there's a few things on this one. Once again, you wouldn't think there's a lot that you can do with these isolation movements, but there is. So the first one is, of course, once again, just like we did with leg extensions, you point your toes back, okay? See my foot? You want to flex your foot, point it back, okay? That's gonna take the calf out of the movement, isolate more on the hamstring. The other thing is we want to point our toes inward, okay? So we point our toes inward, isolating the hamstrings again. If you point your toes outwards like this, you can see how I'm rotating out. You're allowing your glutes to come into play. We don't want that, okay? We want to work our hamstrings. This is a hamstring curl, not a glute curl, right? So toes go in, okay? The third thing, which we're not going to do today, but you can do because it's beneficial. Why we're not doing it, I don't know, don't ask me. But you can come up off the calf, okay? So rather than roll down here, okay? You come up here, you isolate your hamstrings so much. I started this training block by lying down, so I'm gonna stay lying down so I can keep the same amount of volume I've been doing. Come up here, okay? Well, I'm gonna lower the weight and show you. Great. Come up here. So much isolation. You can't not use your hamstring. What this is doing is keeping the glutes out, okay? When you move forward, you really hike your glutes in. But if you're up here, whereas most people wouldn't know, isolate the hamstring. I'm gonna lie back down and do my set like this, but I can still isolate by keeping my toes in, okay, and my toes pointed forward. So check this out. 6th movement of the day. Okay, we're almost done, but check this one out too. So the seated calf raise, once again, you wouldn't think there's a lot you can do with this movement. It's a very short range of motion. There's really not many ways you can put your feet, but check this out. So first things first, with any calf movement, you really want to make sure you go slow, okay? I reiterate a lot that you want to make sure you go slow because the Achilles tendon is very strong. We don't want our Achilles doing the work, we want our calves doing the work. But the other thing is, I'll show you on the seated calf raise here. You can toes forward, okay? You come down, get that deep stretch, come up, nice squeeze, or you can point your toes in. This is gonna allow us to do is push on the outsides of our foot, okay? If you're pushing on the outside here, we're gonna hit more of the outside soleus, okay? Here, you're gonna feel a different stretch coming down when you come up, you're gonna hit the outside of the calf, okay? You can even see it's even just flexing more, like I can really feel it on the outside, okay? That's how you're gonna develop the calf a lot more than just doing your calf raises the same way every single time, okay? The third way is pointing your toes out, okay? At a different angle here, so swing around. Pointing your toes out, this is gonna get the inside of the calf, okay? I need inside here, inside belly. Toes pointed out, okay? Toes pointed out here. We're gonna be able to push on the balls of our feet, okay? We're gonna push with the big toes, so to say. Bring the pad off, down, deep stretch, push up. Once again, you're really gonna feel the inside of the calf much more. So if you're doing like free sets on the calf press, you can do toes pointed forward, toes pointed out, toes pointed in. That way you're gonna hit the calf the best way and get the most progress. Nice. All right, so we've been saying it all night. There's a few ways to do the standing calf raise. This is our 7th movement. Okay, the last movement of the day, but I'm gonna show you a few different ways you can do it to get the most out of the exercise. Standing calf raise, you can really do these anywhere. Look, I'm literally doing a standing calf raise on a seated calf raise. Definitely not meant for display. You can do it anywhere with a little bit of an elevation. Okay, as long as you can dip your heel down and not touch the floor, get enough stretch, you'll be good to go. So standing calf raise is the same as the seated, okay? If you're doing, let's say, 3 sets, 1 set, toes pointing forward, I like to hook the other leg behind the calf, okay? That's gonna allow you to really keep all the weight on the one leg, okay? But if you single leg calf raises, double leg, you're not gonna get a lot of strain. Like if you're doing a 2-legged calf raise, you might as well put on like a spin machine or something. You can use some extra weight. But if you hook your one leg behind the other, there's gonna be enough weight where you're gonna start fatiguing your like 10 to 15 reps. So here, first set, the toes pointed forward, okay, all the way down, come up, keep sweep, okay, and then you point the toes out. Okay, out. It's going to allow you to hit that inner calf a little bit. Right here. You lean on something if you're not very sturdy yourself. Like that. And then last one, the best is the outer calf. That's where you really get the good stuff, okay? Toe pointed in. Same thing. Down, stretch, come up, and squeeze. So 3 different ways, okay? 3 to 4 sets of calves. Toes pointed forward, toes pointed in, toes point out. That's it. Use it.
Hey, thanks for hanging with us this long in the video. Hope you got some great value from some of these tips, maybe 1 or 2 golden nuggets that you can implement into your fitness and health routine to make your life that much better. To see more fitness content like this with more great tips and tricks here at Instashred, go ahead and watch this video here for more just like this.